The night team comes, then the long call team. All right, phone call. Team A? Yes, we do have. Woo! We didn't get an admission. I was so scared that was an admission. Because we're on long call tomorrow. We were also on long call yesterday, so it's been a long week. But it's our last week. I'm so sad. They're the best co-interns. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you to Drop app for sponsoring this video. Drop is basically a super easy rewards app where you can gain points by shopping at all your favorite brands like Uber, which I use a lot, Postmates, which I also use a lot, Sephora, and a bunch of other brands. And basically the points that you make with those purchases accumulate and turn into gift cards that you can redeem on the app at a bunch of other brands like Starbucks and Amazon and Sephora and a bunch of other brands. Drop is the first app that I go on whenever I'm looking to make a purchase, whether that be ride share or dining out or shopping. What you do is you go to the shop page and then you click on whatever offer that you're trying to redeem, and then you tap shop now, and then you complete the checkout process as you normally would by going to that store's website or app, and then Drop will automatically add those points into your account. For example, it's noon right now and I'm super hungry and clearly I'm super comfortable. I just ordered some Postmates through the Drop app, and they have a deal right now that gives you 80 points per $1 that you spend. And I just keep getting more and more points and it keeps building up because I've been using Postmates a lot lately. Another really great thing about Drop is you can stack or double dip your credit card rewards and discounts. So if you go to the shop page and then you click on stacked deals, you can take advantage of those discounts and earn Drop points. It's a total win-win. If you're interested in trying out the Drop app as well, I provided a link in the description box below, and you can use my referral code for $10 worth of extra bonus points that you'll get after earning your first 1,000 points in the app. This offer is only available for the next week, so make sure to sign up and use that referral code in the next 7 days. I hope y'all enjoy it as much as I do. Now let's get back to the video. First thing we do in the morning is we print out the list. Basically, your list is like your list of patients and like just a little blurb on every patient and a little quick to-do list, like a reminder list basically of everything that you need to do that day, and then you update it every day so that, you know, handoff to the night team or handoff to the call team, etc. is easier that way. I'm gonna go see my patients in the morning. Meeting the team now to go around with the attending, and then afterwards I'll get back to notes and pleading electrolytes and calling other specialists and calling families and talking to case management and literally everything else that needs to be done. Just so much. You literally take care of so much with internal medicine. I feel like I'm always talking, and so it just exhausts me when I get home. I'm like, I can't talk to anyone anymore. It's just so much talking. Going to see one of my patients again. His blood pressure dropped a little low, so I'm gonna go and assess to see if he's asymptomatic or if he's symptomatic, and then check his blood pressure again, and then maybe change one of his meds. And then I'm gonna go see the hospitalist as well. It is 3:30, so the teams are gonna start signing out. This is Andrew. He's on surgery this month. He's actually gonna be anesthesiology next year. Selvi and Farial, they're amazing. They're also on the surgery team, but I hang out with them because I love them. The other medicine teams are gonna start signing out to us. I'm gonna go get sign out from the short call teams, and then since I'm on long call today, I'll be covering their lists until 7 p.m. when the night team comes. Let's go down the stairs. My co-intern and I are gonna go do an admission together. I'm supposed to do the admission, but I just wanted company and she's a nerd, so a cool nerd.
I was bored.
A cool nerd. She's a cool nerd, and it's a good thing to be a nerd as a resident. Okay. So we're doing an admission since we are long call team. It's not technically our patient. We're just doing an admission for another team. And we'll sign them out to the night team, and then tomorrow that patient's team will take over the care. Going to the ED. I have to pee so bad, I'm like leaking. Had to check that no one's in here. There is no time to pee when you're just working all the time, my goodness, but I have to go so bad. So I'm going back down to the ED because I forgot to ask the patient what his code status is. I always forget to ask the code status. It's just, I just get so caught up in like figuring out what the diagnosis might be, like figuring out a differential, and I just forget to ask their code status. My goodness. Got his code status, which I keep forgetting and I need to stop. It's so frustrating. I am going to do the admission med rec, which is basically just making sure all the medications that he's taking at home is put into the chart correctly, dosage, how often he's taking it, etc. And then we can continue any that need to be continued or discontinue any that aren't extremely vital. And then after, I can write my history and physical note, and then I'm going to call the admitting attending and tell him all about this patient. Medicine. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'll talk to my senior and then probably put it in. Okay. Do we write the calls on here?
Yeah, we can.
On the front? Okay. To sign out my new admission to them. That dad just told me that this is my last admission for a while. Thanks. It is a Friday, so we only have to come in for a little bit tomorrow. I only have to work one more day of internal medicine, and this is my last day. The best team! Okay. Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Have a good night. Okay, team hug really quick.
Let's distance now.
So it's 7:50 p.m. and I'm off. That's my last long call for another, what month is it right now? For another 2 months at least. This feels so good, you guys. I'm so excited. I was sad to be leaving my last rotation, but for some reason I'm really happy to leave this one. Not that it wasn't good, it just was different. My co-interns and I are bonded for life. We endured a lot together and I just love them. Like, they're just so wonderful. Today was not only my last long call day, but also kind of my last day of internal medicine for another 2 months! I'm so happy. Don't get me wrong, I love internal medicine, but I just need a little bit of a break. Seeing so many sick patients and having to deal with patient deaths again, it was just really hard on me. And I'm a very, very emotional person, like very, very emotional. And I don't dislike that about myself. I like being emotional, and I never want to become a calloused physician either way. I don't ever want to just become used to patient suffering to where it doesn't bother me anymore. Because I think me caring this much is going to make me a good physician, and it's what drives me to learn more and to do the best that I can for my patients. So I don't ever want to lose that. Tomorrow is a weekend, and thankfully on this month, you only have to come in one day on the weekend, and that one day you just go in and write notes. You don't take any new admissions. The new admissions is up to whatever team is on call that weekend, and we did have to do that, but my team lucked out and we only had to do it for one weekend. So tomorrow I'll only have to go in for a little bit, and then I get to enjoy a little bit of rest time before I start my next rotation, and I am so excited for my next rotation. It was one of my favorite rotations as a med student, and I'm really excited to see what it's like as a resident. Hopefully I'll like it as much as a resident as I did as a med student. Anyways, I'm going to get a glass of wine, take a shower, also eat dinner. I love how I said wine before dinner. So I'm gonna eat dinner, gonna get a glass of wine, and then take a shower, and then I'm up and at 'em tomorrow morning for my last few hours of internal medicine. Yes! Hello.
Oh,
Good
custom
morning.
scrub?
About to write my last discharge summary. I would just like to say that discharge summaries are the bane of my existence. So I'm excited that this is the last one for the next 3 months, I think. She's done! We're done! I'm going to miss her so much. My sweet friend. Oh.
I'm gonna miss you. We're gonna have to.
Yes, we're not gonna miss each other because we're gonna hang out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. I hope you guys enjoyed this sneak peek into a day in the life of an internal medicine resident. Every program is different, but this is what it's generally like for most programs. If you guys liked this video, please remember to like below. And if you want to see more videos, remember to subscribe. If you have any suggestions about what you want to see more of from me, or if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and I promise I will try my best to get to them. You know, residency is busy and I have lots of research to do, but this vlogging journey has honestly been so enjoyable to me, not only because it's gonna help me remember what it was like as an intern when I'm a dermatologist in the future, but also because I love this little community that we're creating. You guys are not only so supportive of me, but you're so supportive of each other, and I've noticed that, and I love it. I'm here for it. Thank y'all for accepting me for who I am and for my disgusting snorts. Thanks again for tuning in. Please stay sane and stay safe. Remember to be patient with yourself and give yourself a little bit of grace. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.